Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit the subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means the world to me. It means motivation now more than ever. Yes. Well, it's been 2 weeks since we podcast. Busy life. But the last time I posted something, it was 2 weeks ago. And on Instagram, because remember, TikTok banned me, right? For telling people the truth. TikTok banned me for telling you, hey, the government's putting memories in your brain. And they're trying to make you believe shit that never happened, that it actually did happen. Is that what they did with the Mandela effect? That's probably what they did, because I remember Pikachu having the black tail. I remember, and you and I, we saw Oreos switch right in front of our eyes. One day it was stuffed cookies, and then it was stoof. How the fuck did that? Shit, I cussed. How did that happen? When did it change?
And also, what's funny is that Frank even remembers how Pikachu having a black tail.
See what I mean? And that's even earlier than me. And I go back to like the mid 90s, late 90s, and I remember him having a black tail. So what changed? Also, we in high school, especially in AP Euro, right? This class is like a college level class in high school. Like I got in that class because I was in Avid too, but I was like, fuck Avid, I don't want to take stupid notes. I was in Avid too. They would make us take notes on every single class, and every week they would inspect our notes, and that's how I learned to take notes.
Oh, that's what
I
like about it.
I know, and that's what I didn't like about it either. And I completely understand. I completely get it, and that's why, you know what? That's why I'm not even pushing school a lot into you. But I don't even need to, because you guys are doing good. Your brothers, 3s and 4s, you are A's and B's all the time. So, I mean, that's good. Good for you. But anyways, what was I saying? Stoof. And in high school, in AP Euro, they taught us about that stupid statue, that Michelangelo statue, right?
Where it had the...
Yeah, but that's where I'm going. But you would think that's something like interesting to tell people. Oh, yeah, by the way, this statue has hard eyes. His pupils are hard, made out of hearts. You would think that would be really important to tell people, right? Because how can they make hearts? And by the way, your heart is not this shit that girls do, whatever the fuck they do.
It's like a little pumping machine.
Yeah, but your heart's not that. Your heart is basically this. You do this. That's the shape of your heart. Yeah, and whatever people are making, like the heart symbol, the one that you and I know that everybody does, this is the tip of that right here, like in between my
So that's just basically doing this.
My thumb and my index finger. In between that, that's the shape that it does right here.
So isn't that just the same thing as this? What I normally see other people do.
Yeah, something like that. But your heart, yeah, and it's like you're right. It's a pump. But it's also like a muscle that if you stretch it out, it unrolls itself, and it's like a long muscle. It's like a tube. But once you roll it back up, it goes into that shape. It's weird.
Although what's funny is that how they thought of that heart that girls do is that it was apparently from a plant.
I thought, I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, I'm not aware of that information.
I gotta show you that.
Yeah, bring it next time you bring that up. Make sure you have receipts to prove everything. But anyways, you would think that in school they would teach you, hey, yeah, by the way, this statue has hard eyes.
So then I guess schools didn't even know he had hard eyes too.
Well, that's where I'm going, is the Mandela effect. How the fuck did that? I cussed again. How did that happen? I'm not gonna scream today. I'm gonna try not to cuss, because probably the last 10 episodes were too angry. And I was just screaming all the time. But not this time. But let's get a little angry. Where I was like going, like last time I posted something, it was a video of black people doing what black people do. Not robbing this time, by the way. Victimizing themselves. All right? And I made a comment. I was like, yeah, we need to stop victimizing ourselves. We just need to stop with that. Okay, let me play the video. This is the video.
The video itself, right?
Yeah. It was about 27 there was 27 comments in that video. 27 or 28. I don't know, something like that. And okay, so let's watch the video and I'll say and I'll just play.
The days of us just taking shit on the chin and lying down is over with. No other race would put up with that. White people would have lost their motherfucking mind if an 18-year-old white kid was running away and black cops shot him up. I'm not going for this race bait.
The thing is,
all
most
over the internet
white
trying to make
kids
us
don't run
the face of
from the
racism.
cops.
How the fuck is the most hated race in the motherfucking world the face of racism? We face racism from everybody.
Because
They're
you
trying to gaslight
victimize
us into
yourself.
believing we the hateful ones. No, we act the way we act towards y'all because of what the fuck y'all done done to us.
They created a system for us to hate each other.
Willie Lynch.
Everybody hates you and you gonna hate yourself. Well, we see what's going on.
All right, I'm
man.
done listening to this shit. Let's pull the fucking comment. This is what they were saying, right? You can see how they're playing the victim this whole time, right? You can see the victim mentality on them. So this is what I comment on them. You can pull the thing like I told you. It's on the bottom on the other screen that you were at. You look, it didn't come up the way you wanted it to come up because you opened it from the bottom. If you would have opened it from the top screen, it would have came up the way it did when we first tried it. Okay. So just show it. Make that big. So that was the video of people victimizing themselves. So I said, we need to stop this victim mentality. That's all I said. That's it. And look, 8 people agree with me. And then make it big. Make it big so I can read it from here. Not too big. Make sure you go right there. Okay, so I said, we need to stop this victim mentality. And here goes the animals right after me, right? It says, nah, we need to do this. It says, nah, what we need to do is add you to a database and keep it pushing. What did I say that was offensive about me saying to stop this victim mentality? What's so offensive about that you need to put somebody on the list to keep it pushing? Whatever the fuck your fucking lingo means. I don't know what the fuck keep it pushing means. Keep it pushing is when I go to the restroom and my stomach hurts and I keep pushing. That's what you mean? That's fucking weird to tell somebody. Go on. Let's go to the next one. This is going to be just fucking, because this is all I got today. And now here comes this Sheila Thomas. She has, look at that, Thomas. Look at that last name. She keeps her slaver's name, Thomas. I know for a fact you're not Thomas. It was given to you by your slave master. This bitch says, I don't want to hear you or other people saying a damn thing about getting deported and sent to countries that you don't belong to because you knew what you were doing. Stop playing the victim. That's what you do.
Who said even anything about deporting?
Well, she's just going into racist mode now.
And doesn't that make her the racist
they're
one?
talking about how segregated and how separated black people are from other races. I mean, even though I believe that it's only a human race, but what she's going is into the race thing, like what's happening right now. And I'll get into it. I'll get into what's happening right now too. I'm gonna talk shit about those people too. So I don't know what the fuck she thinks she's saying. Yo, you're so fucking smart, Sheila. Go ahead.
But then doesn't that mean like she's being racist to herself then too?
No, she's being racist to me. She's being racist towards me. That's what all these people are trying to be racist with me. They're because you're attacking what the fuck they've been taught. And this is what I keep saying. If the fucking system was racist, there would be no congressman or woman or whatever the fuck Kamala identifies herself as. There would be no black people in those positions. It's not about power. It's about that these people live. Oh, the hood this, the hood that. My hood, where you from? Like, what the fuck? I'm from my mama's coochie. That's where I came out from. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Go to the next one. Next comment. You went too far. Oh no, you didn't. Okay, it says that what we need to do is what we need to do is weed y'all out first. See what I mean? Sing Alex. It says they need to weed all y'all out first. Then we can work on them. Please go the fuck away and don't help us. Just stay on the porch. Bitch, my house ain't got no porch, bitch. So, I mean, it's got steps in there. I mean, if that's what you're trying me to go. Oh, wait, you don't know what your own house looks like because you live in an apartment. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, next one says, you're not black. You need to learn to stay in your lane. See what I mean?
Shouldn't he stay in his own lane then?
Well, they're talking about black victimizing themselves, right? This is what the whole shit is about. And this bitch is saying, well, because I'm not black, I shouldn't say we need to stop this victim mentality. But with this animals, what this stupid people don't understand when I say we, it's as a collective humanity, as a fucking human being. There's no fucking difference between a black person and a Hispanic and a white person. There's no fucking difference. We all breathe the fucking same. The only fucking problem is that you people love to victimize yourself all the fucking time. Even though you're the ones that are committing most of the fucking crimes out there. There's whole fucking neighborhoods that are all my hood. You don't belong here. If you go into this neighborhood, you will be fucking robbed. You see how fucking how they celebrate all those fucking type of crimes? And white people don't celebrate that. Yeah, sure, there's fucking spots where they do, but for the majority, it's not. Not even Hispanics, even though, well, you know what? I will say this. The Hispanics that were here before 5 years ago, I'm going to say, before 5 years ago, were the ones that were fucking, keeping their head down and just fucking working. The ones that came in after the pandemic are the ones that rattle the whole fucking shit up for every single one of us. And that's why what's happening today is happening.
So then it was that. So then yesterday you said while you guys were coming back, Well,
that was a bunch of white people protesting. And what they were protesting is that I guess they think Trump's a king, is trying to become a king just because what the policies he's pushing and all that.
And also, apparently, one of my friends told me that he's trying to put in a 13th grade.
I don't think that's true. As a matter of fact, they're making school easier. Now, whatever a B was, that's going to be an A. So in a sense, they're making people stupider. If the expectation is at where it's at now, and you have this animals acting the way they do, and they lower the fucking grades now, a B is going to be an A now. What do you think is going to get? Do you think the world's going to get better or is going to get worse? It's going to get worse. It's not getting any better.
So then doesn't that mean a C would be a B and then...
Yes, and these animals don't understand that. And that's why they all go back to, we're a victim, people this, people that. But you're the ones committing fucking half the crimes out there. Yeah, there's fucking Hispanic committing crimes. And fuck those people too. And fuck you people too. You all fucking saying put me on the list. And you're saying that I'm racist because I said we as a collective humanity. You fucking queers.
So then doesn't that make grading, there's no F at all?
Basically, yeah.
And the lowest is just a D.
And that's why I'm not even pushing school onto you. I really don't give a shit. I just want you to learn some responsibility and take fucking...
This is just a genuine question though. Then if I were to get all Fs, then would you say something?
I will say something because you're not challenging yourself.
Okay.
And this is all just for you to challenge them. Like, fuck the teachers. Fuck the assignment. No, just challenge yourself. Look, I will tell you this, and I will tell the world this. Nobody has ever asked me for my fucking middle school diploma. Nobody's ever asked me for my fucking elementary school diploma. They've asked me if I have my high school diploma, and I said yes. But there's never been, oh yeah, okay, bring us proof that you have it. And I'm pretty sure of that if you go to college and get a degree, it's gonna be the same fucking way. What's going to prove if you know how to do the job or not. And like I told you, yeah, if you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, by all means, go to college. But if you're just going to fucking go be a technician or go do something, no, just take a fucking course, get a certificate, and you'll be great. You'll be doing fine. Right? There's trade schools that you could do that is a lot cheaper than going to fucking college. Although for trade school, most people that I guess whatever firms that give you money to go to college or grants or whatever, they don't give much for those schools. Why? Because those schools don't belong to the system that makes them money. But anyways, let's go back to this people talking shit to me. Let's read the next comment. Next comment says, oop. I guess this idiot tried to say oops, but she said oop. Let me read it the way these people are. Oop. Never mind, you're not black, so there is no we, Jose. First of all, it's Oscar. Second of all, I know many Jose's, and half of them don't even speak Spanish, by the way. And yeah, I'm not black. I'm just a shade away from you, but that's okay. And like when I say we is a collective, humanity, not fucking just us black people. You see how they're fucking poisonous their mind is? Like thinking just because I said we as a collective, like, oh, don't talk about we because you're not black. Well, then fuck you then. I hope you go to jail for that one too. He says, don't be scared. We coming together. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with people coming together. People should be together. What the fuck are you talking? When did I say you guys weren't coming together? Did my comment say you're not together? When specifically it says we need to stop the victim mentality. But I'm the fucking dumbass, right? Okay, let's move on. Let's see what Cypress Hart says. This was 2 weeks ago, by the way. It says, okay, here we go. We have never had a victim mentality. That's some BS racial projection rhetoric. Rhetoric. I don't even think that's the right word for that sentence, but whatever. Let's pretend that you know what the fuck you're saying. Rhetoric, whatever. I don't even know how to read that. That's why I don't know. I don't even think it go there. Remember, rhetoric was pushed on us in order to shame us out of speaking on our issues and holding folk accountable for their racism, be it attitude, speech, history, policies, and behavior.
That one made no sense.
Well, if you were black, we would understand it. But we not black. And for real. Yeah. See what I mean? See if this person agrees with me. It's laughing. Oh no, it's agreeing with that fucking barricas, whatever the fuck.
By the way, YouTube couldn't see it, so I'm just pulling it down.
What?
YouTube couldn't see it, so I'm pulling it down.
Oh, well, go back to go to the next one. No, leave it there. That's fine. It says we have never. Well, see what I mean? I couldn't download the video. Oh, we have never had a victim mentality. What is it? Carmela Anthony. Let's go. What the fuck did we talk about? The videos that we show everybody. The other girl that smacked the other girl in the head while running. Huh? With the baton. Yeah, with the baton, right? There's that. No victim. And then she was crying, I was in the accident. I knew. See, now she's playing victim. But no, never had a victim mentality. The girl that fucking pulled the gun on that dude and kicked the dog. His neighbor's dog, as a matter of fact. But the grandma came out and said, yeah, he came at us with the gun and this and that. But clearly the dude had a dog in his hands. No fucking gun anywhere seen. But in that stupid fat bitch's fucking fat roll that she was hiding the gun in.
Or could be somehow they thought that pressure wash gun was a gun for some reason.
Well, here's the thing. Those people have never seen a pressure washer in their lives, apparently. So, anyways, let's move along. Fuck this dumbass. Cypress Hearts, my nuts. It says, young troll. Let's see what young troll. See, this is what most people are fucking. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about that. Look at this other dumbass. You're not black either. They answered to someone. It says, you're not black either. Look at your skin and tell me if it's black. Where did you learn to call ourselves black and tan and pink people white? See what I mean? You're look at me. Look at me. You mean to tell me you've never seen a black person with my skin tone? The only difference is the fucking nose and the big ass lips, huh? That's the only fucking difference. You mean to tell me you, a 13-year-old, never seen a black person with this skin tone? And look,
my friends are like that.
Exactly. And these people segregate themselves. If you're a light black skinned person, they fucking treat you like, oh, you don't fucking belong to us because you're not fully black. You're light black. How do they treat fucking the other pedophile fucking Drake? They treat him as a light black nigga. But what about Nipsey Hussle, the one that Diddy told him, hey, you need to applaud, and he's all like, yeah, because you know what was coming to you if he didn't applaud. Listen to what Diddy said, huh? Nipsey Hussle, the fucking gangster that everybody's like, oh, he was helping the community while fucking being at Diddy parties, freak offs and shit. Yeah, that fucking hustle. Anyways, so see what I mean? Even themselves, they segregate themselves. If you're not black enough, you don't belong with that group. They treat light-skinned black people different than they would treat anybody else. Just because they don't look like them. And they segregate themselves. But when the white people do it, it's a problem. It definitely is a problem. It says, look at this other, it's Deborah 98. This bitch, look, bitch, I was 8 years old by the time you were born, so you need to shut the fuck up and respect your elders. It says, what victim mentality? See, we're speaking the truth and not spoken about it. Don't be mad nor offended that you can't stand up to your oppressors. Well, first of all, I don't have any oppressors. My only oppressor is my fucking self and the decisions that I fucking made in my fucking miserable, well, it's not miserable, it's fucking great. In my fucking greatly miserable life. It's not miserable, but it sounded good to say. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, oppressors. It's fucking 2025. Going closer to 2026. And you're still crying about your ancestors that were oppressed hundreds of years ago. I'm not saying it was good. I'm not. But today, nobody is oppressing your dumbass. The only person that's oppressing themselves is you, not anybody else. You make the decisions. You fucking choose to do what you want to do in life. And most of you choose to be fucking criminals from the hood or gang. How stupid that is. Go on. Today's episode is about complaining how this bitches complained about me. Look at that. That guy, Harold Bell. That guy has kept the name of his oppressor too. So why don't you tell him something too? Our 2 cents, that means nuts, that I'm crazy. Well, maybe just a little, but I mean, I'm just saying the truth. If anybody fucking, their goody hole hurts because I said the truth, obviously it's you people. It says, we can never be deported from our own country. But you did. Your own people deported you to the white land. Look, you know how black people here were brought into this country like enslaved, right?
Yeah.
And I've said it before. It wasn't white people going into Africa, gathering up all those black people that they enslaved and bringing them in ships. It wasn't them. Guess who it was? The Africans that live over there today that weren't enslaved to be brought into slave trade into America was the one trading all of you. The ones that keep telling you, hey, you guys come back home because you're accepted in this country is the same people that put your ancestors in that situation. And yet you're going to say that Africa is better? Right? And that's why Trump is letting all those white Africans in the country, because now they're being prosecuted in that country. There is fucking people calling out for fucking killing white people over there in South Africa.
Well, that you told me about.
We talked about it too. All right. And yeah, you sure can be deported to another country. If you misbehave enough, they'll send you to El Salvador, to that prison, by the way. So, map frequency. You're not on the right frequency, you dumbass. Let's go to the next one. It's just JT Music. Of course you're going to name yourself JT Music. Every black person thinks they're a rapper or a fucking, or what is it? The guy's a producer. While we do podcasts, we're thinking podcasters and producers too. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not. See, this is what I was talking about. You're not black. So what is that? We need to be part of your statements. See, this is what I mean. It can't be a collective human thing. It's always got to be like my group of people. And that's why the world will never get better. Because there's people like this fucking idiots saying, you don't belong in my group of people. We're all fucking human, you dumbass. What the fuck do you think you are? You have anything else different than I do? You have 2 legs, I have 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes, a nose. Well, yours is bigger than mine, by the way, but mine's pretty big too, but not as big as yours. Lips, mine are pretty big too, but not as big as yours. I mean, you like watermelon? You like fried chicken? I like watermelon. I like fried chicken. So what are we talking about here? It says, if y'all want to vote against your own interest and cause harm to your community, go ahead. But what black people are talking about, what community? Taking. But what black people are taking and not taking is none of your business. Well, if you're taking the shit out of my house, it is kind of my business. If you're coming in my house and doing a fucking, home invasion, you're taking shit from me. So that will be my business. I mean, this just happened, I think I forgot the state, but it's one of those states. I think it was Atlanta, one of those black people states. I think it was Atlanta. There was 3 teenagers. Guess the race.
Black.
All 3 of them, yes. All right. So the 3 of them came in with guns in their hand, trying to knock a door down to do a home invasion in a house. The homeowner was on the other side with the blinky, black. Got all 3 of them. They all died.
Self-defense.
But they're not victims because the parents are now trying to sue the homeowner for killing their kids.
Self-defense, though.
But they're not victim mentality, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a victim mentality. I've showed you fucking proofs every single week. I got more proofs, and I got another one that did the same thing. This is about a different black kid. We'll go through it. And they're trying to they do something, and then they're the victims. How the fuck does that happen? What kind of a fucking dumbass you gotta be? I'm gonna go rob somebody, but if I get killed, it's their fault because they killed me. The fuck? And that's why I hate California, all right? Because California, you can't do that. You can't do that. If you shoot somebody in your house, you're gonna go to jail for I think manslaughter.
It's self-defense while somebody's trying to break into your house.
You shouldn't have killed them.
So what do you want me to do? Just knock them out?
No, and that'll be a charge too if you get in a fight with them. That's California. That's why people don't like California. I love this state. I love the weather and everything out here. I just don't like the stupid rules. Like there's a new in Florida. They just implemented a new rule, right? When there's a protest and like people are not letting cars through, and people are trying just to squeeze in through there, and people start fucking beating up their cars. In Florida, the police already said, if those people gather around you like that, drive, get out of there, get yourself out of harm's way. So you run anybody over, it's on them because they're on your way.
Like, why can't that be here?
But not California. You run somebody over that gets in front of you or your way, it's your fault because you hit them. Even though they are trying to fucking kill you. So, I wish we were a little bit more like Florida and a lot less like California. But you know what? You can't have everything in life. All right, let's move on to the next one because I'm done trying to listen to this pretend producer. See, it says 100% correct. That's fire on target, whatever. Oh, that's Deborah, right? There's this Foggy God Sala, whatever the fuck dumbass says. Greasers will be grease.
What does that mean?
I don't fucking know. I don't know the lingo of this fucking animals. And then this other dumbass says, really? Then what? Then nothing. Just stop fucking being a victim. Did I say anything else? Did I say anything coded? Or did I say, my hood? Did I say that? No, I didn't say that. All right, what does it say? Really, then what? And then look at this. Fifth warder said, this is what I find about this hilarious. These people like to call people names, but they're too fucking pussies to show their fucking real name. All right? Shut your dumb ass up. What? Because I said we? You don't want people to be a collective? And then
I can't tell if it's wearing a ski mask because that looks like a ski mask.
No, it's not a ski mask. Go to the next one.
Okay. Facts. What?
Yeah, I don't
Black
know.
people have always had
All
a
right.
certain.
All right, go. So again, but you guys are never the victim. So let me show you the creator of Boondocks, Aaron McGruder. I don't even know how to say that. All right, play this one. But again, no victim mentality, right? According to all those comments, I'm the piece of shit for saying that you guys have victim mentality. So let this guy tell you. Go ahead.
Black people have always had a certain amount of moral currency that we have been using. And let me be the first to tell you, that's used up. White America has been watching us act like
And that's what I'm telling you.
for a long enough time where any sympathy they may have had to
that
our
was the
plight
song gonna
is
get
completely
copyrighted?
gone. Your
It's a
approach
sound, so it might
Now,
not.
forget hating black people and not hating black people. They just don't care. You can be talking about affirmative action. They can be like, I don't care. It literally is of no importance to me. I don't care about slavery. I don't care about segregation. I don't care about you.
Neither
I don't care how many
neither
people
nor
go to
I,
jail.
because it's
I
not
care-
happening
I don't
today.
care at all.
We
'Cause
should care
I'm
what the
broke.
fuck's happening today.
You can't be the proud,
See what I mean?
noble fighter when every single time someone sees a person that looks like you on television, they're acting like a damn fool. How would they know? How would they know you're not a damn fool?
That's what I'm fucking saying. That's what I'm saying. In a nutshell. There's fucking Hispanics acting a fool too. And fuck those idiots too. Stop acting a fucking fool. Stop playing a fucking victim.
So then those other people that were commenting
Those are people that live probably in Compton that have never gotten out of that neighborhood and will never get out of that neighborhood, because if they go to another neighborhood, somebody's going to see them and pop them in the face, and then they will die, and they don't want to die because they're not really down to die for the hood like that. Fuckers. You could take that off. All right. So again, victim mentality. And you go on and make this, when you tell these people this, hey, we need to stop this victim mentality. If I would have said you people need to stop that victim mentality, guess what the comments would have been like? You're a piece of shit for saying you people. So there's a group of people that will screw you over if you're just saying stop being a victim, and there's a group of people that will fucking that we need to stop being a victim, and there's a group of people that will go against you if you say you people. Well, either way, you're fucked if you're not. Whatever that means. I don't know what the fuck I just said. But these people don't understand that it's them doing it to themselves. Whether you're black, Hispanic, white, Asian, Blasian, Haitian, whatever the fuck they're all, those people, whatever.
Wait, but
It's all on you. The opportunities are out there today. And if you can't fucking make an opportunity for yourself, then go get a fucking job and live your life. Anyways.
doesn't that make people respond to your comments that they're just being nosy?
You can say that. They had nothing better to do, just like I didn't have anything better to do when I made that comment. So, you know.
So then they just want to just start talking shit.
They just want to, they think their point is made when somebody goes out and goes viral and says, oh, we're the victim. Well, people are oppressing us. And say, yeah, that's true. But look, if people were oppressing black people, there would not be black congressmen. There will be no black representatives in the government. There will be no women or men or women or non-binary. Where the fuck you people call the fucking selves, right? I don't give a shit about that. But there wouldn't be no black people in any of those positions if that was true. And Obama wasn't the first black president, by the way. Abraham Lincoln, not Clinton. That's a fucking mix-up. Abraham Lincoln was partly black. And they all had a black mistress. So they like black people, by the way. I don't know what the fuck to tell you about that. That did happen. But anyways, so the victim mentality, right? Let's go to the number 3.
Number 3.
Or whatever the next one is. Right? So the victim mentality. These people are never victims. Anybody who gets in their way is the one oppressing them, even if they're in a wheelchair. Look at how that guy in the wheelchair was treating this young black guy. Play it.
Look how he left her.
Look at him. That guy in the wheelchair was mistreating that young black guy. Look at how that guy in the wheelchair mistreats that guy in the red shirt. You mean to tell me they're not acting like a fool?
Yeah.
Like they don't even respect their own. I don't give a fuck if that's your friend or not. He's in a fucking wheelchair. Why the fuck would you fucking treat somebody that way? Knock him over and then have your buddies come over here and jump on him. Oh, but they're the victims, right? But they're the victims. So when the people come at you and scream at you like, oh, we're the victims of this and that, well, go back and look at this video. Play it again one more time. Look at these animals. This guy jumped on, this guy dropped him, right? And I'm pretty sure the other two running back there did something to him too. And now look at this guy in the red shirt.
Man, what's going on, man? What?
Ha 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 ha. It's all funny, huh? It's all fun and games until the cop shows up and shoots you in the fucking ass for being a fucking jerk off. Why the fuck would you treat somebody in a wheelchair like that? You have no fucking respect for yourselves because you're showing your ass telling people, hey, I'm ready to be taken. And then the guy in the wheelchair, you just fucking mistreat the other guy in the wheelchair while saying I'm ready to be taken. What the fuck is that? But they're the victims here. That guy's the victim because that guy was in the wheelchair and he made him do that.
Wait, so then what ended up happening to the guy in the wheelchair later?
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody went up there and picked him up. Let's go to the next one. They're the victims.
Okay, no, I don't have the button right there.
No, this one doesn't. They're the victims. Clearly, this restaurant didn't give them their food on time. Clearly. So they had to go up there and steal all the drinks because they weren't getting whatever the fuck they need. And he's not even stealing it to drink them. Look, he's stealing them, just throwing them back. But this people are the future. These are the doctors and engineers of the future, by the way, from the hood, I guess, because they're fucking building no fucking buildings.
But then... Well, then what's the whole point on throwing the bottles? They're just breaking.
It's just that. That's it. Just causing fucking chaos. That's what they love. But they're the victims here. They were put in that position. That's why they did what they did. They're the victims, right? Go on. Go on to the next one. Here's the one, right, that I was talking about. Do you remember I said the 3 teenagers went into a house and robbed them? Here's another example of that same scenario. Play it.
Of 17-year-old Trayvon Johnson are angry. The teenager was shot and killed last night by a homeowner who police say was protecting her property.
That's what I'm saying.
Supposed to die like this. He had a future ahead of him. Trayvon
Pause it. He had a future ahead of him? A future in fucking county jail? Go ahead.
Just keep playing?
Yeah.
He loved learning.
Last night,
he loved learning to steal.
Say the D.A. Dorsey Technical College student burglarized a home south of 79th Street near I-95.
Oh, but he's the victim here. He's clearly, pause it. He's clearly the victim because that homeowner had things that he had bought with his own money. Things that he fucking sweat his fucking ass for to buy them. He's clearly the victim because he had all those things in his house and this guy had to come and rob him. So clearly the black guy didn't want to do it, but he went and did it because these people had things that the black kid wanted. But he's the victim here. He's the victim, clearly. Go ahead.
You have to look at it from every child's point of view that was raised in the hood.
See what I mean? Oh, see what I mean? Oh my God. How the fuck are you even going to go on national television and fucking say some stupid shit like that? How the fuck? Make that make sense in my brain. Can anybody help me understand how the fuck you justify by saying because he grew up in the hood? Yeah, because he grew up in the hood, he should be fucking striving to fucking get the fuck out of there, not fucking strive to stay in there. You forgot about my sound effects up to fucking 30 minutes later, right?
What?
I talked for like...
because you were like, there was nothing good to play on it that didn't match what you were saying.
Well, the comments were good. You could have gave me some in the comments. Okay, go on. Move along.
Have clothes to go to school.
See what I mean? He was robbing to have clothes and go to school. Last time I checked, black people are the fucking ones that get the most amount of money on EBT and cash aid from the state. They also get fucking an apartment to live in for free. That's why they live and stay there. That's why their parents live off of that. And now they're continuing the cycle to doing the same shit they all been doing. They don't strive to fucking get better. They strive to be in the hood so I can fucking my hood. Kids that grew up in the hood. Well, make that fucking place better. Don't fucking let her get run down by fucking animals in the corner drinking and fucking stealing from the people that walk by.
Damn, son.
All right. Now let's go to the next one. Because clearly this guy's the victim because the homeowner had things that he wanted so he can keep living in the hood and allegedly going to school. Now, in an attempt for this black people to push out racism, they're becoming racist. Now look at this shit. What do you think of this shit? Now this stupid white lady too, man. I don't understand how you can fucking put yourself in this position and fucking ask for forgiveness for something that you didn't do. And I don't understand how you can sit there and be the victim of something that never happened to you. You were never a slave. You're only a slave to your stupid hood. Go ahead and play it.
This is the Lord's work right here, man.
She's kissing black people's feet in order to ask for forgiveness for white people enslaving black people. In an attempt to weed out racism, they're becoming racist too. This is fucking racist as fuck. So what if it was a black lady and a bunch of white men fucking having them kiss their foot? Oh, that would be the fucking outrage of the fucking millennium. Why do we allow this shit? But if it's the other way around, hey, don't worry about it. This is fine. It's fine. Again, victim mentality. Victim mentality. So here we go. Now look at this other one. This is black people that never do nothing. She's slapping white people just for being white.
This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege than you.
I don't know how you have less privilege than me. She's never done nothing.
Have I ever done to
She's never done nothing. Look at now she's crying that she's never done nothing.
I never did anything in my life.
Oh, you never did anything? I play it again. She's never done nothing. She's clearly the victim here. She didn't go around slapping white people just for being white and her being black. Just play it.
So I guess that was karma right there that hit.
That wasn't karma. That was well fucking deserved. Whatever the fuck that was.
This is for the fact that you're a white man.
Wait, so these two are the...
No, they didn't beat her up. It was somebody else. She did it to the wrong person. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you do something like this to the wrong person, this is what fucking happens to you. You end up with a fucking lump on the side of your face for being a fucking idiot. I never done anything in my life. It sounds like every single black person when they get arrested. They've never done nothing in their lives. Up to this point in life, she's never done anything. I don't know how the fuck she's alive if she's never done anything.
I don't know what it looks like under, because it looks like there's a ball stuck under her skin.
You can take it off. Well, well, here's the thing. I don't think you've ever bumped your head hard enough or the side of your face hard enough.
I never did, but I got a couple.
But it's just swollen. It just swells up. Your skin, your muscle just.
So basically, when a bee skin stings you.
Yeah, kind of similar, except there was a big ass fucking punch to the face. You know, that's what happens. That's what happens when you play the fucking victim. There's somebody, again, I said it fucking last time, and I will say it again. This episode is about repeating myself. There's always going to be out there someone bigger and badder than you out there in the world. So, clearly, she didn't do anything to get what she deserved. Go to the next one. What is the next one, by the way? Is it still black? Or is it a Jew running?
Downtown A. That's what it's called.
Downtown A?
17 through 1, it says.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. That's what I was saying. That was what I was going to get into. Look, I can see them, all those people that commented on mine after I just talk all this shit about these people that fucking are mad because I said we as a collective, right? I can see them saying, well, look at what the Hispanic people are doing now out there. Yeah, well, fuck those motherfuckers too for being fucking idiots and ruining it for the rest of us. There's people out here trying to fucking do the shit right, but then you have all these animals play that 17-1. But then you have all of these animals. Wow, that wasn't a good. It was supposed to be when I say all these animals, you were supposed to pull the video.
Well, it didn't pop up here.
All right. People are gonna say, yeah, but look at what Mexicans and Hispanics are doing now. Yeah, well, fuck these motherfuckers too for doing it this fucking way. Play it. This was over the last weekend or this weekend. I'm not sure.
What's going on here?
They stopped the freeway. I fucking hate this shit. And this is the stupidest shit I could fucking come across in. How the fuck are you gonna go to a country and fly the flag of your country that you left? And say, oh, Mexico's the bad, Mexico's great. Well, obviously it's not because you're fucking here. You're not over there fighting the fight over there. Try that shit in Mexico. I'm 100% sure, and this is fucking noted. Try fucking flying the American flag in Mexico or anywhere else in the country. What they'll do is get that flag away from there and fucking beat the fuck out of you for being a fucking idiot. And then on top of that, you're going to go to jail for defacing the fucking Mexican flag. Over here, people have it so good. You can burn an American flag and people are going to get angry. Yes, but you're not going to go to jail. Try that in another country. Huh?
Oh, this was in L.A.?
Yeah, play it.
Again?
Yeah, you just play it. Right? Fuck all these people that fucking fly the Mexican flag, the Salvadorian flag, or whatever the fuck you're from. Obviously, your country's not so great, so I don't know what the fuck you're doing here if you think the country you came from is great. Go back to your country.
Is that a...
That's the freeway.
Yeah, I know, but what the flag is this? A tough...
It's probably a Mexican flag. It looks red, white, and blue.
It's just red and white. I forgot what it was called. I think it was Netherlands.
Well, there's Irish that is all similar. There's Italian that's similar to the one in Mexico. Iran's kind of similar, but a different colors. India is kind of similar, but different, a little different pattern. Yeah.
So a lot of different flags here.
But this is mostly Hispanics because that's what Trump's deporting right now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not deporting the white people that came from Africa. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. This year, in just March alone, during the Biden administration, and last year in March, he deported about 23,000 people in a month. Guess how many Trump's deported? 18,000. So that's a lot less than him. But also, you can make the argument and say, well, yeah, there's no more people to deport because Biden deported them all. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people to deport because they keep deporting people every day.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's the same shit. You're doing this type of shit, you're a dumbass too.
Play the next one?
Yeah. So let's go to the next one. Now, this is... you could take this off. Hold on. Pause it. Now, Other group of people that are fucking start all over. Other group of people that love playing a victim, right? Is this people that do shit like this.
I swear.
Play it.
This is the only thing. There's no way this is a sport.
Well, this is a type of competition of new type of competitions that there are out in the world. Like people pretending to be dogs and acting like dogs because they think they were born in the wrong body.
So then what they want to... I'm not even going to mention.
They want to be treated as a dog. You know what?
So
you know what? They should...
So they got adopted by an animal abuser then?
No. Hold this. Hold this thought. Hold it. Hold it. Now, you saw how I trained their dogs, right?
Yeah.
Do they listen to us now or they don't?
They do.
They do, right? You say sit, both motherfuckers will sit down. You say
4
get out of
actually.
here. Wait, you say get out of here. Well, Bambi's a different story. Bambi's just wild.
Bubba's can listen.
But it's a small dog. You can easily control it. But Bubba's is a little stronger. And don't talk about Leah and Lyra because they're big dogs. Okay, so you need to control those motherfuckers, right? So. They should, if you really want to be a dog, they should bring this animal to me. And I will train him the way he needs to be trained. And by the end of the week, I bet you he won't want to be a dog anymore. Oh, I fuck a dog up when they don't fucking listen. And you know what? And this is what I was saying about fucking smacking kids and fucking whacking them when they misbehave. And that's the problem with the world today. And that's the problem in the hood, that those people don't get the belt. And that's why they end up being animals and acting like fucking animals all the time.
So this man right here, whoever's in the dumb dog suit.
Here's the thing about this, though, right? This is what you got to understand about this. This has nothing to do with this is what I feel and this is what I want to be. No. What this has to do with, this is a sexual thing with them. That's how they get off.
So just turning into trans.
It's what it is. Look at it. They call themselves trans animals.
Trans dog.
Listen, I get along with mostly everybody. But if a furry came to me and started talking to me about their life, I would calmly pull out my blicky and shoot myself in the head. That's how much I don't want to hear it.
You said that a lot of times at your comedy show.
That's one of my sets. So that's one of my jokes. Anyways, let's go to the next one. So you have these people like this, right? Pretending to be animal, pretending to be dogs. Because again, it's the people that can never achieve anything in their life. So this is their biggest accomplishment. I'm a dog and I'm accepted. I'm gonna pretend to be a dog in front of people. Well, why don't you just take that mask off and just pretend to be the dog, the face dog that you have? Go ahead and play the next one. And now look, even real dogs, pause it, even real dogs see this shit and they're like, what the fuck is this shit? Now, and look at how perverted this motherfucker is. This is what I was telling you it's not about like, oh, this is what makes me feel good. No, this is a sexual thing. Now, why? Have you ever seen a dog go up to another dog and just shove their fucking ass on their face? No. The other dog just follows the ass and goes and sniffs the ass because that's how they meet, right? Yeah. But look at this fucking agate animal. Look at her. He puts his ass close to the dog because he wants to get sniffed. But even the dogs are like, you're not a dog. Your ass smells too musty. Look at that. Even the dogs are like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. The fuck are you? See that? Even the dog was like, this is just the stupidest shit I've seen in my life. Even the dogs are like, why are you, the dog's probably like, my culture is not for you to play around with. That's why the dog barked at him. I love dogs. So when I see this shit really pisses me off.
Oh yeah, all of us like dogs.
Mostly anybody who is a good person loves dogs. Anybody who hates dogs or loves cats or has cats, you're not a good person. I'm telling you, you know why? You know why? Okay, check this out. Okay. So let's just say this. We have dogs. Mm-hmm. Let's just play it in two scenarios. Like we have dogs in this house and in this other life, we only have cats. Mm-hmm. All right. So in this life, say you pass out and you die for a week. the dog will probably lay next to you and fucking just stay there with you the whole time.
While the cats would just ignore you the whole time.
No, they wouldn't ignore
wait, no,
you.
they would actually
What the
eat
cat
you
will
alive.
do will start eating you by your face, maybe a couple hours after you died. The cat doesn't give a fuck about you. You could think, oh yeah, my cat loves me. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It's just waiting.
It's just waiting for you to die so you can eat your face.
Well, I mean, I have one friend that has a lot of cats and one husky.
That kid has toxoplasmosis. Because I bet you they have fucking cat litters inside the house and the cat shits inside the house. It's just fucking gross. I never fucking understood how you let a fucking animal other than myself shit inside the house. My shits are horrible enough. You remember when we brought Lyra, right? We brought Lyra home and she wasn't potty trained at all before we potty trained her to go only outside, right? When we would come in the house and she had shitted inside, how the fuck did that room smell? Terrible. It was horrible. Now think of cat. Cat shit is worse.
Well, yeah, because you told me that for some reason cat poop messes some.
Well, it's a virus. Cat poop. There's a virus in cat poop that is called toxoplasmosis. That makes you do crazy things.
And also, by the way, we're at 55.
All right, we're getting there. All right, go to the next one. All right. So if you're not a good person, obviously, pause it. You're supposed to pause it before it even starts. You ruined it. Animals know, especially dogs know when you're a good person.
Well, yeah, they do.
And that German Shepherd right there, he knows this person's not a good person. That German Shepherd had the right to defend itself. You can't say that no more, though, by the way. Look at him. Look at him run. Run, Jew. Oh, got him. The animal knows. That dog knows that's an evil person. You know what? I should stop talking bad about Jews because I think Trump's putting a new law that if you talk shit about Jews, you could go to jail. Specifically Jews, by the way.
Specifically?
Yes. Yes. Because the Jews control the world.
Next one?
Yes, the next one. That was funny, though. Now, we talked about different competitions, right? We talked about different competitions. Either you have 1 or 2, 3, 4 jobs to make your money, or if you're like, I don't really want to work jobs, which I really don't, that you could do something like this people do. We had, remember, forklift competitions, the jousting competitions. What was the other one?
The fake horse rides.
Oh, the hobby horse. Yeah, hobby horse competitions. Those people are making money. And therefore, I bring to you a new set of, a slap contest. That was the other stupid thing, too. Oh, my God.
The sperm one.
The sperm race, which was fake, by the way, too. So you have all different competitions that you can make money off of. And this is our newest one for this week.
Apparently, this one.
Frog jumping competition.
Mentioned, we have Brooklyn Wagner with Mamma Mia.
Yeah, but you're making it jump, though. It's not jumping by itself. It's not trained to jump. That's very... Look, I'm going to get a frog, and I'm going to compete in one of this, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to beat the shit out of that frog so it can listen to me.
Why would you do it to a little tiny creature?
Because it's not listening.
They're not supposed to listen, though.
All right, so you said we were at 55 already. We're probably at an hour.
We're 58.
Okay, so let's go over this one real quick. Check this one out, okay? I think this is from Central Uganda. I think it was like that. So, okay, pause it right there. You see, this is an Olympic competition, right? In 2015 or 16, I think it was. One of those back there. So this guy right here, let's end in this.
Wait, which one?
The guy. There's only one guy there.
Oh.
Okay, that guy right there, right?
One?
That guy, he's from Central Uganda, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time in history that Uganda had a person in the competition to swim, the swimming competition, right?
Well, yeah, now they can barely swim.
Well, here we go, right? So he was the only person that went. Well, when they announced it in Uganda that they needed people for the swimming for the swimming team in Uganda, he's the only one that went.
The only one?
Yeah. because he said forever he wanted to travel. He wanted to get on a plane and travel. So that's how he found his way into travel to the Olympic fucking competition, right? So he went, and he was the only one from that country there. And in swimming, if you jump into the water before the buzzer tells you go, right, you're disqualified.
Yeah.
Okay. So when the competition started, look, everybody jumped and he didn't. But they got disqualified.
So
Pause the song. Don't forget the song. Oh. Shit, that might get us copyright. Fuck. Okay, whatever.
So then this guy got an instant win then?
Not necessarily. But those people got disqualified. He still has to compete by himself. Okay?
Terrible.
So here's what makes it worse, right? In Uganda, there's no fucking Olympic-sized pools. There's not even a pool close by for him to train in. He didn't know how to swim. He didn't know how to swim.
Nobody knows how to swim.
Yeah, they do. They have rivers. They do know how to swim. Black people here don't know how to swim, but in Africa, yeah. And he found a pool that was close to his what is it, tribe or whatever the fuck it is, where he lived.
Native?
No. He found a pool in a hotel where he trained, but it was like a regular sized pool, like
so it wasn't like
an Olympic sized pool. No, he learned to swim there, I guess, and he came to this country where the Olympics were held that year, and he got to compete. He completed a couple of his dreams right there by flying on a plane and being in a different country. Those were one of his dreams, right? But when he got there, he got the longest. He broke the world record of the longest time in that race. The point of this race is to make it the fastest, right? But if you're the only one, it doesn't matter how long you take. You're gonna win either way. So he won, even though he had never seen an Olympic-sized pool when he went there. When he pulled up there, he was like, God damn, look at this bitch. I don't know if I can swim this shit. Play it, but put the volume down. Yeah, see? Everybody jumped in before the buzzer. So they got automatically disqualified. Now he's the only one swimming. He could barely swim. Look at her. That's not how. But he's doing okay. He's doing fine. But look at it. Now he's starting to get tired. Look at a minute already. And that race is done in like 30 seconds or something like that. Those are the trainers. Like, he almost died.
Actually.
This guy completed his dream completely. He broke the world record in swimming. He flew on a plane to another country and he won an Olympic medal without ever training in a fucking Olympic-sized pool.
Wait, how long was it though? I didn't see the time.
It's like a minute and 50 something seconds. And those races are done in like 30, 40 seconds. Like a minute and 52 seconds. That's how long it took him. Everybody else got disqualified but him. This is a felt good story. I really like this story because you know what? It shows that if you really want something and you go get it, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It might not happen to him the same way that it happened to him, but it'll happen eventually. So go get your dream. There's one more. We have one more.
Yeah, but what about it? Well, we're at an hour and 3 minutes.
That's fine. Let's go to that. Now, I'm going to present to you. Hold on. Don't pull it up yet. I'm going to present to you Kamala Harris' new logo for
peace.
I don't know, for her campaign. It says Kamala for the people. That's what it says, right? Kamala for the people. Look up there.
Kamala for the people.
Yeah, it says Kamala for the people. Now, hold on. Don't show it yet. Now, make it bigger, though. Fit it on right there. Now, we know how weird the fucking Kamala Harris campaign got, right? Now, when you see this, play it. We show it. When you see this, what do you think?
Normal. It just looks like Martin Luther's thing.
But
I don't see anything off with it.
You don't see anything wrong with it? That's because your mind is not in the gutter and your mind has not been contaminated. But mine has. So look at this circle jerk that she's got going on here. Look in between. Look at the blue guy. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck is this shit? This is what she's promoting. All this gay shit. Now she's fucking, her logo for fucking Kamala for the People is a circle jerk. What the fuck is going on? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a blue guy, which I'm assuming that's the white guy. The yellow guy, which I'm assuming is the Asian. The red guy, which I'm assuming is the native. And the green guy, I'm going to say that's probably Hispanic. And the black guy, obviously. And everybody is grabbing each other's dicks. What kind of gay shit are we promoting here? Wait, I forgot. It's Kamala Harris. Her daughter is a her stepdaughter. She doesn't even have kids herself. So again, I said it before and I will say it again. No hope for the future because she has no kids. If she had kids, she would want the future to be bliss. But she wants the future destroyed with all this stupid ideology that they put it in front of your face. A circle jerk for the people. We're done. You were supposed to finish it on that. It was a circle jerk for the people. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folk, we got it off our chest. We're back. We'll see if we're back next weekend, too. Hopefully.
Our 2 cents.